How's that?
Hey guys, it's Sean.
Restart that.
Okay, let me delete all of these. These are getting kind of...
Yeah.
Does he have a YouTube name?
Uh-huh.
What's it? What is it? What is it?
It's just Sean Aid.
And is your name IDAF?
No.
Your Instagram?
No.
Whose is that?
I don't know.
Well, it kept popping up. It's somebody's Instagram that's on this computer. IDGAF is what it is, I think.
It probably says Insta.
No, it does say Insta. That's Instagram.
So you're gonna knock me out.
Alright, no more talking. Go ahead.
Welcome guys, my name's Sean, and this is my YouTube channel. We are going to make a 3D snowflake. So, what you will need for this is you'll need glue, you'll need a stapler, you'll need scissors, and glue is optional. You can use glue or tape, it doesn't matter. You'll need 7 sheets of paper also. So, the instructions are, first you're going to do this, which fold it in a way where there's some showing. So, also I really quick want to introduce my loving partner / mom. So, once you get it lined, which will take a little bit. If it takes a little bit, and if you fail the first time, don't worry. You can fix it. And a partner is great, so it also makes it very when you have a partner. So after when you have that, you fold it away like that. What?
Oh, yeah, it's over here.
Alright.
This so far. Then you will fold it into another triangle. But many mistakes that you might get is right here, at the top, this might happen a few times. The fold will make it where it's very hard to, but it's okay, that happens.
You got to make sure your corners are lined up, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Then, get your scissors. You cut this part off. And if you have any extras from redoing it, you go ahead and cut those off. So when you have all of that junk off, you get this, and you cut right to the edge. Make sure you don't cut that part off, and it's really hard not to, so if you cut it off, just pause the video and you can redo that.
Whenever I glitched out, it's hard to
Make sure you have three cuts and 4 strips of paper. So once you have this, you're going to open it like this. So you should get this form.
I haven't yet had the opportunity to make one.
So once you have that form, you will get tape or glue,
I'm inexperienced in switch dress, so please explain to me how.
which I really prefer tape because tape
Yes.
sticks
Sand
very well, but if
and
you want
pack
one
sand.
that actually doesn't mess up, use glue. So glue just doesn't dry up quickly, so that's why I prefer tape a little bit more. So once you have that, make it like this. So you curl it like this, and then you must flip it over and do the same thing the other way. Now if you kind of mess up, that's usual, don't worry, it's not a big deal in the real thing. So then while making, it will probably get a little bit hard, but another mistake is that with tape, you actually, when trying to take it off for a mistake, you actually get some of it ripped off. So that's another reason why you should use glue. So if there's a mess up in this video,
It's okay. Say my mom will repeat the process in a slower motion using glue.
my mom will repeat the process in a slower motion using glue, just to show you the difference. And I'm so sorry about the background noises. We have a big family.
One hatchet, one metal hatchet.
So you keep repeating the process of flipping it over this way. You start on this side, then you go to this side, then you flip to this side, then you flip back to this side, then you do it again like this. You got to make sure it doesn't mess up and it's aligned. So if you mess up first, it's okay. You can redo it. But as I said, my mom / assistant will re-show it for you in a slower motion. So this, you will need 7 of these. So when you have 7 of these, you will get a product of this. Okay, we'll need to make 7 right off the bat real quick. It's going to Christian's gonna cut it, but still it's okay.
Hey, sorry about that.
Okay. Alright. So, let me see. Alright, you're going to fold the paper in the corners. Make sure, like you're making an airplane. You know how you have to do the
top very pointy. So just make sure the corners line up. And then once you get the corners lined up, make sure your edges are lined up. And then press. Okay? Alright. You can either cut this off now or wait after you take this fold and form it into a triangle. I prefer to fold this. It helps give me a line, but you don't have to. And then take your scissors. It might be easier to fold that actually, because it'll give you a hard edge to cut up against. Guys.
Never mind, you're not going to know about it.
Sorry. Okay. Alright, so you have your triangle. And what you're going to do, see how the open flat? Go ahead and fold this, the folded side over, and line your corners up. And you just get it lined up, again, fold it down. Okay, so where the opened is, that's the end you're going to cut on all the way to the folded side. You're going to cut 3 slices, fairly same measurements across, kind of eyeball it, you know. And don't go all the way to the end. You only want to go about right there. Sometimes you can go a little closer to the edge, but I prefer it right there because it won't tear as easily. Gives it a little more stability. Alright, so you have this, like he showed you. Sean taught me how to do this yesterday, by the way. Alright, we're going to use glue. I prefer glue. The reason why I prefer glue is because it's seamless. It does take a little longer. You're going to have to hold it than using the tape. Excuse me. See, that's the problems that you run into, and that's why Sean prefers the tape more, because it's a lot easier and you don't have to worry about, you know, waiting for the glue to hold. Alright, after you've made this first one, you will flip it over and take the next 2 and repeat the process just on the back side. And while I'm making this one, Sean is finishing up the other 5. That's why it's fun to have a partner. You know, it's good to do it together and even do your own or however, but it's a nice craft to do, and it's a good Christmas craft. Or not just Christmas, but a winter holiday craft. Okay? Same thing. Just flip it back over. Make sure you get all the way to the end of that. Oops. I will do this one and go back to that. See how that one come undone. Sorry, see how that's why we got to, but when it sticks, and you don't have to worry about it coming undone, or you know how it's heat wears out its stickiness sometimes. All right, so opposite, opposite. Now we had to flip back over because of that. So our last one is this. Taking a minute here. That's okay, we'll just go. Okay, so we have the finished product. It's hard to see it from the on this. So there's two. Sean has the other one. One second, let me get Sean. So we can prepare for another one. Oh, he's getting more tape. It's down. Sean, there's more tape probably down in that bag, but it's okay. Let's go ahead and just use glue for the rest of these. All right, well. The lining up takes a little bit of time. Sometimes. What I like to do personally, because it's the multitasker in me, I like going ahead and preparing all these. Sean's found some tape, so he's going to continue with this tape while I continue with my glue. And you can use any kind of paper, really, like any kind. But the thicker it is, the harder it is to do these folds. But it still works. It's good.
But the thicker, the better it will stay intact.
Yeah, the more thicker it is, the more sturdy it will be, which is good. And like Sean said earlier, we have a large family, so of course, and you know, those are 5 boys, 6 boys, and 2 girls. So they'll be hanging, and of course they're going to want to tap them or whatever. Oh, I forgot to do your, I always forget your fold, Sean. I think it makes it a little more sturdier when you fold it over like you do, especially for younger kids. It'll give them that hard edged line where they can cut, you know, right here. It's a lot easier for them. And of course you can fold it and give them a line to use too, you know. You go ahead and do all 3 of these. This is just me speeding up the process. It's good on your first time to take your time and do one at a time, and your cuts will be good.
Christian,
Yes, sir.
Grandma said to tell you to take the trash out.
Should I crack all
Oh,
eight of
because,
these?
yeah.
Like, should I crack maybe like all eight of these?
Sorry, I'm just trying to get it lined up. It's a little bit of space working with here, so I'm using
And if it's absolutely necessary, and if the tape's not sticking well, you can
No, you gotta
Go
stick it in there. Yeah, you gotta stick
and
it.
put
Go
tape
up,
under
right there.
and on top. It works.
Alright, so then I guess let's.
I think I really like that hard edge line better that Sean showed us. And it's his, anyway, so I should follow his lead.
Why is all the teams just sitting outside?
Oh, that's not.
But also, I prefer if you're going to put tape on both sides, I prefer you to do it mostly on the outer ones. On the inner ones, it's actually really hard, so try not to do the inner. And mainly do the outer.
And this is our first YouTube video. Just good for the holidays, yeah. And using this thicker paper, like I said, is really hard to line up these edges.
Alright. I was wondering why is this thing set?
Oh wait, am I holding it extra? One extra? Oh, sure, I think I was. That's why it didn't make sense to me. I'm so sorry. Don't fold that extra one. You need it like this, just with this. Okay?
What do you mean by you fold it?
See, I folded an extra one. It's because I was getting ahead. Instead of doing one at a time, I was doing 3 at a time.
Do really slowly, and if
I
you,
did on that first one.
If
This
you
is us just getting this 7 out.
if you do it like if you fold it another time, and if you do it like how she's doing, sometimes it might not work, and it's really hard to cut. So I advise you only do one at a time.
Right. That's what I did. Yes. He's so smart. I didn't know.
Alright. Okay, well then the third one y'all have
No, as you see, it is hard.
already there. Alright.
Alright, so we have our 3 triangles. We do one at a time here.
Can I take some drawing off of the paper bag? Oh, hey, what's your umbrella? Forgot that. No, the chair umbrella, oh, did you say the chair umbrella? I thought I had it. I know, I put,
I just say
put
ranch.
Mary in the chair umbrella.
Got ear
Back
butters.
at green rock. Oh, I just got plenty species of lice in there. Dude. Oh, that was so cool. I mean, oh, I just ran out. Is there like different
stains for your rolls yet?
I still have glue in my fingers from that last one because it broke off a piece of chunk. It is a little time consuming, but just like anything that's worth it, it takes time.
It actually said it does take time.
Don't add
And
any.
it's worth it. But the thing is, it's really beautiful.
Yeah, that's right. The results are very beautiful.
Anyway, and I still need to grab stuff off. Okay.
And you know, I hadn't tried Elmer's glue because I just, he just taught me how to do this yesterday. So Elmer's glue might,
Alright. Yeah, alright.
possibly work a little better. I have no idea. I just thought the glue stick would be
Actually,
quick and
I
easy.
tried Elmer's glue real quick. I want to say this. It actually does not work better.
Okay.
It slides off before it dries.
All right, so we have the results from that. The confirmation of the conclusion.
Well, there was 48 when I went, and I didn't get more. No. Oh, you're talking about this one. Oh, nice one.
You get your health goes lower. That's what you're trying to prevent.
Ooh, but the food will do it.
All right, another one done.
This one's all
Decide for the rest of them. When you get done, I have another one if I'm still on this one.
What are you doing?
Oh, you got 3?
No, we got 2. So 1, 2.
That's 4, so we need one more. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
And I'm working on 1.
Okay. All right, so we're almost done here. Me and Sean are finishing up the last 2.
I'm gonna put a normal sword kit because I just so happen to have one on me. In your waist or in the
And I try to do a thin layer, but the thin layer it dries way too fast. So it doesn't get a good stick. That bottom one coming down on you. And see, I don't know if you can see, but I try to line the triangles, the corners with the corners right here. I'm gonna fix this while I got this turned around. Are you ready?
Alright, so
It's on that simple bed on here.
no, because I need that for my use. Alright. I have been I'm gonna go with how much weight am I doing now? Still about 40 more. Guys, this armor is him. Is the desert on the head?
Look at it.
Alright, just watching Sean's last one, and then we're gonna tie this all together and show you how this big snowflake is made. And this is where the stapler comes in. Alright, the final one. Alright, what you're gonna do, okay, you see, take your 2 pieces,
It's more advised to do 3 at a time, but 2 is also good.
Oh, he's talking about tying them together, but just showing you how to put the first 2 together. You're going to line up your corners like this. Alright. Hold on, that's only I was just showing you how to line it up. Okay. We do 3 at a time because it just tends to, or 3 and then 4. Hold on 1 second, son. You line it all. 1 second. Lining up can be.
And I tried almost every possible way to put it together, and I know which ones aren't going to work and are going to work. And I'll tell you this real quick. I have not tried super glue, so you can test that out yourself.
I'm trying to show you the staple, but it's just not. Anyway, you see, you just staple those 3. Okay, put those to the side and grab the last 4.
Well, you should line 2 at a time and then.
Alright.
Now, if every one looks a little bit different while you're in the making, it just still looks more pretty and more pretty when it comes out. Then if it looks a little bit different when it comes in every one, it actually looks like it formed all different ways instead of it being identical.
Just like a snowflake, there's not one the same. Every one of them is different. Okay, so now that you have, so we have all these together, you're going to staple both. You're going to line it up.
Now, if you need, you can staple each one individually on the sides together. But
yeah. You went down far enough. Oh, you need more staples, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, there's a lot less staplers.
So, here is the snowflake, but what we like to do is to go back through
and staple each one together.
Yes.
So
staple your sides together, match it up.
As we did here. On the inside you probably can't see it because I'm not angling it right, but there is staples right in there that's connecting those 2 together.
And then we ran out of staples.
No, we didn't. It messed up. There's still staples in there. Yeah. Our staple's a little bit messed up, so yeah, you can fix it really quick if that's the problem. Oops.
Well,
I'm trying to
if you can't get it right,
Excuse me for a minute. You
also-
talk, I'm gonna go look for it.
if you can't get the results right, and also if you can't do any of the steps right, just leave it in the comments and I'll tell you. Now, another thing is, if you Utah Blue, give us the results in the comments. Now, my assistant / mother will be back in 3, 2, 1.
okay, well, we ran out of staples, so the alternative is you can either use the tape to tie it together. Do you have the tape, son? Alright, let me try to show you what I mean by tie it together. You see the 2 different... Okay. Okay.
And
So,
you'll turn it
in
where
that
it's in
center.
this shape, and then you'll...
Let me see. So just take
It's over. Never mind. Not like that.
that piece of tape. Is missing. Give me a straight piece, please.
Oh.
Okay.
If you do it in a circle, it's sticky off.
All right. So we're gonna use tape for this. Alright, so that one's tied together. And then we're going to go to the next one. It's apart.
Upstairs, you have to do this.
Alright. So line them up. Corner to corner.
One's on my pinky. It's perfect. Two lines.
Alright, that one's together. Put our next one.
One's on my pinky, Mom.
Beautiful. Alright. I love it when he comes up with these creative. He's very creative. He can do all kinds of stuff. But this is really neat. It's very crafty. Oh, I didn't see this. Alright. And that's why it's not good to use tape on that. What we'll do is wrap that corner.
Yeah.
Alright.
Got all my fingers covered.
Oh, yeah, that's plenty. We don't need any more than that.
Oh. Anyways, just in case if you get a mess up of any kind on when you have when you have the tape, it's actually going to be really hard to fix. So that's another way to advise glue. But on this part, it's actually really advised for tape.
Yeah.
But it still has a mess up. If you try to take it off, it will mess up a lot, and you won't get a good result.
Alright, so this is the finished product.
Now, leave a comment, subscribe, and have a good day.
If you have any questions, feel free to comment or put it in the comment box.